Hi boys and girls, today I am going to read to you a story, one of our shared reading selections. It's called Not Quite Right. This is a story about a girl named Carly, and her mother makes her a playhouse. It's written by Helen Lorraine and illustrated by Donald Wu. Not quite right. I notice in this story that part of the text is in another color. This is the part of the text where we're going to hear from Carly. Carly's mom made a playhouse for her. It had little windows and a big door. "I like the playhouse," said Carly, "but it's not quite right. I need a place to sit." So Carly got a table and chairs for the playhouse. "I like the table and chairs," said Carly, "but the house is still not quite right. I need some pretty pictures." So Carly made pretty pictures for the playhouse. "I love the pictures," said Carly, "but the house is still not quite right. I need some toys." So Carly got some toys for the playhouse. "I like the toys," said Carly, "but the house is still not quite right. I need some yummy snacks." She's got some cute things on her shelf here, a cute little robot and a dump truck. And I noticed that this box here, this special box that she has a star on it. I wonder what she keeps in there. So Carly got some apples and crackers. "I like the yummy snacks," said Carly, "but the house is still not quite right." Carly looked at her playhouse. "I have a table and chairs," she said. "I have pretty pictures. I have lots of toys. And I have yummy snacks. But the house is still not quite right." Wonder what she needs. Seems like she's got everything she needs. Look at our illustration here. I think she's going to think of one more thing that the house needs. Carly sat down to think. She looked around the house. "I know why the house is not quite right," Carly shouted. Have you figured out what she needs? Carly looked at her friends and smiled. "Now my playhouse is just right," she said. Of course, much better, much more fun to have friends. A playhouse can't just be all by yourself. You want to share that with your friends. So I don't know if you've ever done that, had a playhouse that your friends got to come over. I used to pretend that under my table was a playhouse, and we would put the blankets on the table when I was little, and then I would take all those little toys and snacks and things just like in this story, and I remember it was just right. Perfect playhouse for me. All right, so when I think about Carly as the character in this story, she seems like the kind of person who's always trying to improve things by putting more and more things in her playhouse. But in the very end of the story, after she had added all of those things in the story, it wasn't enough, was it? The one last thing that she really, really needed to make the house perfect was her friends. All right, so in Not Quite Right, I want us to talk about what does she add to make her house right. So let's think in sequencing in order here because stories have a sequence. So first, she added the chairs. Next, she added the toys, and then she added the snacks, and then last she added her friends. So that's the sequence of a story. And when we use these illustrations to tell how is she feeling now at the very end of the story, she looks very happy sharing with her friends. All right, well, friends, I'm glad that you got to join me for reading today, and I will see you next time.